Hi guys, Steph here. Right, what we got for you today? Right, well, there you go, there's a clue. We've got a Waterman fountain pen box. You can see it's a little bit tatty on the edges, but it's the original box, and it's helped to sort of keep the pen sort of safe and sound. So let's take the top off. Let's put the top back on the case, put that to one side, and there we have it. A lovely Waterman fountain pen. And you may ask, yes, but which one is it? Well, what we've got for you here is the Waterman's W-2 Fountain Pen made in England. And it was made in England, I would say, in the regions of around about the 1950s. A lovely pen. It's not a small pen, it's not a large pen. From the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel, around about 129 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, it's a nice 11 millimeters in diameter. You would have noticed there that it's a lever fill fountain pen, and you can see it's got what we term as a spade lever there. And the pen comes, it's actually all gold plated trim. You can see, as I say, the lever is gold plated lever. If we show you the cap there, you can see it's got quite a narrow gold plated cap band, and to the top there we've got this quite a recognizable Waterman's clip to the top there, also in gold plate. Let's show you a sideways view, and to the very top of the pen you can see it's got this sort of gold, again gold plated cap stud. You'll also notice the lever, sorry, not the lever, the clip there to the top, it has Waterman's, and it's actually sort of a nice, like an Art Deco clip. So let's give it a nice little sort of move about there so you can see it. The whole pen in lovely condition. I've restored it. We've put a new sack in the pen. So what we'll do, we'll show you the pen writing. Incidentally, it may look a dark colour to you people, but if I bring it quite close, I don't know how clear it will actually show up on the video, but it's actually a sort of a plum or a violet colour. It's a lovely colour. In daylight you can see it more clearly. But it's well, yeah, I would describe it as a plum or a violet colour, a lovely colour. Incidentally, these pens came in different colours. Obviously the standard black, I believe they brought out a blue, there may have been a grey one as well, so they did come in various different colours. Now let's show you the barrel imprint, which is nice and clear, and you see it says Waterman's, and it says made in England underneath, and then it's got the model number W2. Let's give you another little angle there, which is sometimes comes a little bit clearer. So it's got a lovely clear barrel imprint, as you can see there. So let's unscrew the cap, let's show you the pen in different angles. As I said before, it's a lovely pen, very nicely made, a quality made pen, and it would make a superb everyday writer. So it's quite simply, I would say, a no-nonsense fountain pen. Let's show you the section to the top. The section you can see now is in black, and it's got quite a small section. It's got this lip towards the nib there, and if we bring the nib a little bit closer for you to show you the nib, the imprint on the nib reads Waterman's 14 carat, and then to the bottom there it has W2B. So that's the markings on the nib. Let's give you a different angle. You can see everything's nice and clean. There's a sideways view for you. And then if we show you underneath, you can see it's got this nice clean feed underneath. There's no fins on it. It's very similar to, well, the Conway Stewart feeds, I would say, but in that way, I mean, it's quite a basic and, yeah, just a quite plain feed to the back, but all in all, it serves the purpose. As I say, not a large pen, not a small pen. Even with my large hands, it's quite a comfortable pen to hold. As some of you people will know, some of you won't, I do not like posting my caps on my pens. I do not recommend it. So if you're a cap poster, then I'm sorry. I never post my caps because when I get pens, I've seen the damage that they do with the wear marks on the barrel. So if you're going to actually be using this pen, you're going to need to, well, you don't need to, but I personally would use it without posting the cap. It will be available, so if you're the person that acquires it, then yep, it's up to you whether you post it or not. So let's bring on some ink. Nice and simple to fill the pen. We dip the nib in the ink and we pull on the lever here. So let me pull the lever open like so you can see. Let's give you a little bit of a close-up on the lever there. As you can see, we call this a spade lever, which is self-explanatory. So let's pop the nib in the ink, pop the lever back, leave it a couple of seconds. We don't want to leave it too long, it's only for a small writing sample. Let's pop the ink to one side and bring on our little pad. Right, so let's see how the pen writes. As always, it's the first time it's written with since we cleaned and restored it. So what we have is a Watermans. As we said, this is the W-2 model and it's a fountain pen. We're dating the pen from around about the 1950s. As we said, the pen is made in England and the colour violet, maybe even plum. Either way, it's a beautiful colour. Now, does it have any flexibility? There we go, we're applying a bit of pressure on the downward stroke. Let's do some figure of eights, and in actual fact, yes it does. On the downward stroke, I'm actually getting I'm getting a broader line, so it does have a little bit of flexibility in the nib. So a lovely writer, nice and smooth. Someone's going to love the pen. As I said, a superb everyday writer. But actually, one thing I've actually forgot to say to you people, because of the time of year we've got here. I hope you're all having a happy Easter. So there's a writing sample. Writing, I would say, with a fine to medium line. As you can see, we're getting a little bit of variation, so there is some variation in the line. And for this time of year, for all you people, I hope you're all having a happy Easter. So let's pop the pad to one side, let's pop the cap back on, and there we have it. Let's keep it nice and short. What we've got for you is this gorgeous violet or plum coloured Waterman W-2 in beautiful condition, as you can see, with gold plated trim. A lovely everyday writer, a pen that is going to be looking for a new home. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I enjoy showing them to you people. And don't forget, subscribe, leave a comment below, like the video, and if you possibly can, maybe even support as well. But for now, I'll just say bye bye for now.